Okay, hi. Hello, everybody.
All right, it's the girl takeover time.
We're doing girls. It's kind of weird. I have my wine drinking out of my drama queen wine glass that I received as a girls.
Honestly, I was gonna say, where is the drama? But
Sort of in the
it's all around.
sort of all around
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
I'm dead. So I am with the fabulous comedian, actress, entertainer, Rachel Sennott. Thanks so much for coming on.
I'm so excited. It's so great because we've been like internet friends for so long, and now I think I'm always like we're every now and then I'll give you kind of a story reply.
Yeah. Slowly building the internet friendship until now. Yes.
Still build, and now here we're at the culmination.
Yeah, we did it.
So,
awesome. All of our mutuals are gagging. They're stoked. So we're gonna talk about dating a little bit.
Or sort I'm dating sort of the absence of it, sort of where is it, what's happening to me.
I don't really know. Does it exist anymore? Not exactly sure. But first, we wanted to talk a little bit about like if your crush or your partner is not involved in the Black Lives Matter movement, they need to know.
Yes. Yeah. If they're actually not tuned in specifically to this live stream, they're uncrushed.
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like you can see like on Instagram, you're like, your crush over there, they better be sharing the petitions, linking in the stories. Yeah.
I've seen people that haven't been doing it, and I'm like, noted. Sorry, but not sorry.
I have to say, honestly, my only skill in the whole world is adding to my Instagram story. That's actually the only thing I know how to do at all.
That's kids.
Like, yeah. That's kind of everyone's. That's one thing where I'm like, that's actually the one thing that I know we all know how to do. So
post online a lot, yes.
Post online.
But actually, your stories have been super helpful. And I think I was talking about this earlier a little bit. I think that Instagram and Twitter have been great resources in terms of like sharing information. I love when you get the girls together to do the work and sign petitions. I mean, it's fabulous. That's, and it makes it really easy to do. Thank Bob for the swipe up option.
I know. I was gonna say, I feel like we were talking about this the other day, but like how it's like Instagram makes it easy, but you have to, because otherwise I feel like it's easy to get lost in the info. So it's good to have the swipe ups and everything.
It's like, here we go, just do it. It takes 2 seconds.
I know. I was looking at this. First of all, I just want to say a step aside of romance. Whoever invented coding, thank you for that. I just want to say
unsung heroes. Unsung heroes. The coders, the editors, they don't get recognition. Like
math.
Yeah.
People who are doing the math. I'm like, I love this. Because there's all these things where it's like it pre-writes your email, it adds it changes your email so it's different from the other emails. I'm like, okay, whoa. There's this girl that I've been following who is a coder, okay? Women in STEM for sure. Her name is Alexis Williams, and that's where I've been getting like all my resources and swipe ups, and I'm just like, yep, is she
the one that has the like master link doc to all the resources and stuff? I just posted that in my bio because
it's good. I'm like, so that's what I've been using.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. I know, I'm like, yeah, but no, I feel like up until like Instagram, I feel like now is literally the only thing left that is my everything of seeing people. Like that's all of my like my Corona boyfriends. That's how we're communicating. That's like my dating app. Do you have
how to flirt, right? You flirt by signing the petition. They're like, I did
Do you have
it.
what? Sorry,
But
my
seriously, oh, I'm like, but seriously, keep signing all the
no,
petitions,
but
especially the
seriously,
guys out there.
yes. Do you have any Corona lovers?
No,
Any
this is actually the longest I've gone without having sex or hooking up with anyone, maybe in my adult life, which doesn't seem that long, but it's been like what, 3 or 4 months.
it's been 3 or 4
So
months,
I,
but every day literally feels like 4 years. So on top of that,
yeah. So
it's been
at
a
this point, if we had sex, we probably no, we didn't. We wiped the slate clean. We're
yeah.
starting over. But I have a little crush. There's a couple little crushes floating around, and it's been nice. It's actually been pretty nice to take things slow and like get to know people. I'm like, oh, cool. There's no like, oh, we're drunk out at a bar somewhere. Let's make out in a dark corner in the East Village. Like,
Yes. The walls are like dripping for some reason. You're like,
I
what?
know, yeah, you're like, oh, sticky
Yeah.
seats. But even though I kind of miss it, but it's been really nice, I
Yeah.
guess. Except I think I forgot how to flirt now. And
It's a different type of flirting for sure. I did like a daytime FaceTime date because it was with someone in a different time zone. That was like the hardest for me. And I just feel like I was so it's just I like I could feel my social skills trying to like
yeah,
move and I was
right.
like, it's a full on like, yeah.
Freaking out. How do you deal with the anxiety? You're like, I went on one FaceTime date and I was like, I'm nervous. Like, yeah.
No, I feel like I like well, the other thing is it adds all this you're so aware of it. And like if you look, this also is happening to me in therapy Zoom,
Yeah,
where
you're like,
you see yourself in the corner and it's like, how am I not supposed to like look and feel insecure when there's like me doing like I was having a moment in there, a breakthrough, you could say,
okay.
in therapy. And I was like, I was really like feeling like I was like learning something. And then I like looked to the corner and it's just like my face, like, and I was like, everyone
Frozen.
learned it all because it's horrifying to look at myself as I'm like learning this.
Having an aha moment. You're like, oh, never mind. Scratch
Yeah.
that. Scratch that. What do you recommend in like preparation for getting ready for a FaceTime date? Because the times I've done it, I go like full out, like any excuse to get ready at this point. I never wear makeup anymore.
Yeah.
Never do my hair.
This is the first time I'm like wearing a shirt. It feels so good. I like remember I like was like I haven't actually felt my sides, like this part of my body for 3 months because it's like the clothes haven't touched it. No one's touched it. I never really touched this on my own.
I
I'm
know. Where's the touch?
this. I would say I feel like you either have to go like really planned or really casual.
Yeah.
One of the two. Do you know what I mean? It either needs to be like you're like, let's both cook dinner together, and you like wear a top. Maybe you're like playing music, and you're kind of like, hey, like blah blah blah. And that it's like then I feel like you're both like aware of it. You're like you're breaking the fourth wall. You're
Yeah.
like they, and then the other option,
Doing things.
yes, or I feel like it has to literally be like 2 a.m. and you're kind of like, hey, are you up right now? Like that.
3 glasses of wine and I'm feeling the liquid courage.
Yes. I feel like it has to be one of those two.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the other thing is honestly, I feel like a phone call date is more advanced than a FaceTime date.
Interesting.
You tell me if you
The
agree.
no face.
Because it just feels so like intimate to call someone and be like, hey, I'm gonna walk.
Yeah. What are
Flirty.
you doing?
Be like, hey, I'm like, what's up? That kind of thing.
What about people who want to text all day, every day? Because I feel like with dating during Corona, it's like you either get people that need constant attention or people that are like, let's just lightly ease into it. There's no like middle ground.
Yeah, I feel like the texting all day is a lot, especially during the It's just, it's like,
So you're gonna burn it out so fast.
especially if you start like, this is what texting looks like, but this is what
Yeah,
this is texting. But it's like if you're texting back and forth all the time, then it's like eventually that's gonna slow, and it feels like
yeah,
the connection is dying down. You gotta
yeah.
reverse build it.
Yeah, then your anxiety spikes. I'm like,
Yeah,
he hasn't texted. He texts every day.
I know. I literally was feeling. I just feel like I feel like I'm regressing to my high school self for a variety of reasons. But I'm home for many. Like I've just been. I haven't eaten peanut butter on its own for years, and now
Yeah,
it's like every night I'm
middle
just
of the day.
getting just really getting that peanut butter weight on. But I feel like I'm like texting guys in my parents' house in the basement. Like my
Yeah,
prom dress is literally right there. I'm like, I feel so like awkward again. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, for sure. I try to use it to my advantage. I'm like, I don't know how else to spin this other than to just like be weird.
Yeah,
Sorry, not.
just like, yeah, it is.
When
I agree that it is fun though, because I do think you get to know, like you get to know. Usually I feel like it's like I hook up with someone and then I hang out with them one more time and then I'm like, oh, this is what I don't like about their personality. But it's like, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, okay, so thinking, okay, we're kind of playing it back. You're right, that's what I don't like. Versus this time it's like you realize and then you're like, okay, we just don't have to FaceTime again. It's so you
yeah,
get,
you're like, oh.
oh yes.
I mean, now flirting for me, like flirting before, I would be like, okay, like let me get a little coy, let me get a little, like zhuzh happening. And now flirting for me is being like a nature pic, like a really wholesome nature pic. I'm like, beautiful it is. And then maybe a selfie of me. I'm like, okay, wow, we're really, really on the wholesome vibe. Partly because I was with my family too. And then now, I don't know. I guess now I'm like nervous I haven't sexted in so long. What
Yeah,
is
I feel like I
it?
definitely was doing the walk. Like you send a pic, you're like, I'm on a walk.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm on a walk. I I I feel like there was a time where I was sexting so heavily,
At the
and it
beginning.
started to feel almost like it almost felt started to feel like automated. Like I felt like I was like
Mhm.
a bot. Like I was.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
certain time of day. I would just be like,
Start like saying the same shit over and over again. You're like, it's hard and it's next to me.
yeah, and it just feels so like it just. The other thing is, I'm like, why are we? I'm like, I want
Yeah.
you to fuck me 6 months from now when it's so.
Yeah.
Like it's like when I just it feels so far away that I'm like, we can just leave that.
Let's just pick it back up if and when, we're back in the same place.
When if this ever happens. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
another thing is I feel like I'm like, what happens when we can see each other? Like
Oh my gosh.
a relationship? That's actually a serious question. I'm like
Yeah. Yeah. So
literally
when we do meet in real life, we're dating, right? Like that's it.
well, because it's like you think about it and you're like, if this was real life and I was dating someone for like 4 months, that's kind of when you're like,
Okay, it's serious.
what? Yeah, you sort of say something. I feel like 4 months. So, sometimes it's
Okay.
like you're trying so hard to be cheap. Like, it's a year. You're like, nah, I won't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he would say something if we were together. But it's like now it's like you're like we've been talking this whole time, but then you realize you're like I've only met you in person like once or sometimes
Once
not
or
even at
twice.
all.
Yeah. I'm getting like I used to see you at blah, blah, blah a lot. I should have come over and said hi. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. When someone
But
well,
I,
everyone is
I have a
courageous
girl.
now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everyone's like, I won't see you for 2 years. They're like, I've always thought your eyes are so beautiful.
Yeah, just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, great. I have a girlfriend who has been talking to somebody who doesn't live in New York and he's coming to New York. And so that's like because it's like,
Yeah.
what do you do? What do you do if you meet and then you're like, okay. Okay, never mind. You know?
Yeah. Well, I had that once before Corona. Okay, ahead of my time. Um,
Trends.
I had I like DMing on Twitter with this guy who lived in LA, and it was like for a really, really long time. And in my head, I was just like, yeah, like if we ever hang out, we'll just like fall in
It's
love.
on.
Yeah, because it's I feel like it's easy to be like if you're messaging, you can it's just a different thing. And then we hung out
Yeah.
in person, and I literally was like,
No.
I think we both felt, and then we just like never ever. It was like
Talk again?
3 days or months, and then we literally were like, so good to meet. Nothing ever again. So it was brutal, but at
Yeah.
least we both agreed. Do you know what I mean? We never had to. We just kind of didn't touch
Yeah,
it.
it was like, okay, we did that. We tried.
We're good. We're good. Yeah. Wait, so your friend, when is he's coming to New York, like he used to live in New York or he's like coming now? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
then apparently he's gonna try to work with these other people. And then through me talking to her about that, I found another really hot guy I never knew existed. And that was probably the highlight of my week so far.
Find a new guy that exists. It sounds insane, but it's it's when you find like a new one, you're like,
I'm
especially
like,
rare.
they do exist. Thank Bob, because I've just been by myself for so long that I thought that that was all the people that I knew.
I also because I'm in my hometown, like
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, you know what? Let's go back, check out what's going on with high
Yeah.
school. My high school.
High
Let's just
school blues.
in, maybe I was like, maybe I'll go on a social distance walk with a guy that was, whatever. And then and the last time that I was home for like over like the holidays, this one
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
kind of sent me like a flirty DM to
Okay.
that I was like,
What is like flirty? What is a flirty DM? What is that
someone
for
from
you?
high school, it's
Yeah,
like we should catch up because it's like we weren't friends in high school.
one. That's a
We
good
never talked
one.
in school, so I assume you want to hook up, right? Or am I insane?
I mean that's the vibe I'm getting. Yes.
I
Continue.
think he said something like, also like, I love your Instagram, which when a guy says that, it's like, okay. Guys to me are always like, your Instagram's so funny. I'm like, it's not supposed to be funny.
You're like, okay, it's just my life, but
But so he
so
messaged
we
me. Yeah, he messaged me over the holidays at something like flirty or whatever. And then when my like I forget what it was. I like I think it was my stand-up set came out and he commented on it. And so I was like, perfect. I'll text him and I was like, hey, like, have you been whatever, like blah blah blah. And he was like, oh, I just showed my girlfriend your set. And I was like, okay, we're done. I was like, and that was awesome, but it's over.
Did
Cool.
he love it or what? Yeah.
Love it enough to kind of feel bad for me and say this girl is touch starved. I should lend her my boyfriend. Anything? Did she say
No.
anything like that?
Holding hands is like that's my masturbation material now. Sorry for the vulgarity, but
Oh no,
it's
I
gone from being like, yes, I'm into BDSM, I want to be choked, and now I'm like, do you want to like lay in the grass and like hold hands and look at the clouds? That is
that's like the height.
genuinely how I identify sexually now. So
I do think it did give us a reset. I will say because it's like, yeah, I feel like there was like a time I was like, it's gotta be crazy. Like we've gotta
yeah,
do something new every time. And now I'm like, what would it feel like if someone kind of touched my arm or my hand?
mm,
My arm or my
like
hand.
run your fingers through my hair.
This, this would be so good. I know. I also am like, I mean, it's like, can you actually forget? I'm trying to remember what my first kiss was like, and I'm like, was I wonder if you do like lose the mechanics. I'm like, I'm afraid I'm gonna be bringing this really like kind of this energy. Do you know what I mean? Where there's like a lot of because it's all pent up, but I lost the skill.
Yeah. For me, it's like I'm very like teethy. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm gonna clank teeth or something like that. That's what I get nervous about. I'm very like
I feel that. It's like when you like drive. I feel like it's like you're driving a car or something. Okay, this it's already I know I'm gonna be bad at fucking. I'm comparing it to driving a car, which is just like a sure. It's like it's gonna be horrible. I'm literally.
Is it a manual car? Is it automatic? Like what's going on?
It's like I feel like it's like you have all this like force. You have like all this like pent up. You know what I mean? But then you've like
Yeah.
how to do it. I'm on it now that I'm thinking about it. I'm honestly getting a little stressed, but it'll be good. It'll be good. So hope is that
I'm
it's
freaking out.
that they're forgiving and everyone kind of understands like it's been so long.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of like, we feel bad, I feel the same. We meet in the middle of kind of an insane energy.
Yeah. But now I'm like, now I feel like I can't just hook up with somebody random. Like I feel like the first sex that I have post quarantine has to be like, I
Love.
don't know, it's tender and like kind sex, like not one of these like hot model guys that's always just like ready to pounce, you know. I'm like, no.
It needs to be gentle. We're gonna have to take like 6 breaks. We're gonna have to take breaks before we have sex. Do you know what I mean? How like sometimes you're texting like we need to take a break. Kiss for a little, and it's like
you're like crying.
Yes.
Crying before, during, and after. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm just emotional.
I'm just emotional. Yeah, no, I feel that way too. It needs to be. It's definitely got to be sensitive, and the energy that I'm bringing is gonna be. It's gonna be manic. So I feel like that yeah. They have to be forgiving.
Fully unhinged. And be like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Here are my boobs. I have big boobs. Cool.
Big boobs.
Okay, great.
That's the other thing that felt good is to wear a kind of a boob top. Because I'm around my family and sometimes I'll be wearing a boob top and I'm like, don't care. Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah. They're like, nope.
No, no, we don't care. I think my family is actually ready to kill me. Separate thing, but they are fully.
Yeah, they're like. I was feeling the.
Oh, the other thing is when I'm doing like FaceTimes or calls, there's something about being like when your family is like right there, you can really only like. I feel so
say something.
Yeah, like talking on the phone. I'm like, they're listening to me, they're judging me. It's
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, sorry. I'm doing great. Yeah, it's tricky.
You don't get a lot of privacy.
Yeah, no, you don't. Literally, you don't. And the rest of my family like has ever. I think I'm like. I actually think I might be the only person not in a committed relationship. Okay, sad. And I have 4 siblings. And one of them is a child, and they still have a boyfriend. I mean, like a teen. You know what I mean? Like my sister's in high school. And like,
Yeah.
My parents are together. I'm like, okay, I'm lonely. Sad to say on the live.
Yeah. You're like
there's no
another aha moment.
Yes. And again, I'm looking right at myself while I say it. I'm so making a direct eye contact, and I love it. But yeah, I think honestly what it will be is there will be a manic energy when we get out of this.
Yeah.
If dare we say it, let's predict the future. We both are kind of scientists of emotion.
I'm fully a scientist, certified. Ask anybody.
Doctor. And I would say it's
Dr.
kind of like
and Dr. Sennott are here to tell you the love predictions post quarantine.
Because
one.
Yes. One I would say
mad people. Oh, sorry. You go first.
No. I was gonna say we think that probably like. Yeah, I was gonna say that my one prediction was that I was gonna bring an insane energy, but I think a lot of people are. It won't just be me. I think it kind of will be all of us.
Absolutely. Oh, I think everyone's energy is insane. Everyone's like, can I see people again? Like the thought of going to a dance party or something like that. I'm like, I
Yeah.
need that. Need to let loose a little bit. But I think that people, okay, so mad people are breaking up. I'm sorry, it's sad.
Yeah.
But at least you found out now before maybe the second wave of quarantine. So you don't
You have
have
a
to be
chance
with
to
that
get out,
person.
reset, to pick a new person
Yeah.
for the second wave.
But then lots of people I think are getting together. People are figuring it out. They're doing the FaceTime dates, which is fire. Go
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
And then
I think that there'll be like a reset of love almost. Like if you broke up,
yeah.
you kind of have a chance, you can kind of grab someone new. You go through a breakup and you go quick, another person
Like,
for the second wave. You grab that. And then sort of the people who, I don't know, maybe perhaps myself, who were with their families for this chance, are kind of at this point, it's like the first guy that I talk to, I'll be like, I love you. I accept everything that's wrong with you. I love you. You're perfect.
don't ever leave me.
Don't ever leave me. And
Yeah.
we'll kind of settle into. So I feel like there will be a wave of love.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what's interesting is that I've been hearing a lot of people meeting at the protests and stuff like that too, which I think is awesome.
That's
I
amazing.
saw it.
And I've heard that everyone there is hot. I went to a protest in my small town, but it was just the people from my town. No offense to the people in my town, they're in their own way. But I've been hearing that New York and LA, it's protests full of hotties. So that's a brilliant place to find true love.
Great way to meet new people.
I think it's a positive prediction. And I think it's like we'll all, I wonder if they'll be like, I'm like, I wonder if people are like randomly getting pregnant during this. Like, I'm like, it would have been perfect to just like have, maybe that's wrong. I'm like, is it a good time to have a baby? I'm not going to have one. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're inside, you can chill. But
I feel like it's a great time to have a baby, honestly. I mean, I actually was just hanging out with like a 3-week-old baby. And I couldn't stop crying for like 5 minutes when I saw it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's my age or what, but like I was weeping.
yeah,
Like, it's so pure. But I don't know. I think mad people are going to be pregnant. Lots of quarantine babies.
I know. I'm like, we'll call that'll be the next generation of what Corona babies, Corona love babies.
Yeah. Aww. Nothing better to do than fool around in the house. I'm like, okay, seriously though, I need someone for phase 2 because
I know, me too. So if you're listening,
yeah,
for us for phase 2, we're sort of in the market for phase 2.
yeah.
If
you're hot, hit us up.
I'm like,
are you gonna come back to New York soon?
What?
Are you gonna come back to New York soon?
I have to no, but I was like, like the whole situation. I have to move to LA eventually, but I know, so it happens to the best of us. It always you live in New York and then you have to go to LA. But
I lived in LA first. I think you'll like it. It's great. Okay. It's a great city.
It's warm. Every time I've been there, good weather. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And then maybe I find my boyfriend there, but we'll see.
Do you know how to drive?
Do I know what?
How to drive?
No, not well. Not well at all. So that's going to be good. We'll see what happens there. But so I would say, so if we're wrapping up our predictions, the predictions are people who broke up are gonna find a new person. Everyone who's been alone, grab someone really quick, and then a million babies.
Yeah, a million babies.
Okay, put that in the Guinness Book of World Records of guests. Sure.
Print it, write it. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Stay safe. Practice safe sex.
Bye, guys.